Yes, we're back again with that section of the interviews where we get to talk to influential people and also people who have a lot going on today. So here with me and Martina, we have a beautiful lady who I'm telling you, just see her for yourself.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing very well. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
We're great. We're so happy to have you too. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Injonge. So I'm a global health professional.
Okay.
I'm also an artist, and I'm working on a project that is called Hamwe Festival with the University of Global Health Equity.
Okay.
So this festival has been created to celebrate and encourage the contribution of artists in the health sector.
Okay.
So there are many, from arts therapy to behavior change. But there's a lot of things that artists have done or could be doing.
Yeah.
So we want to create a platform where this could exist and be
Yeah,
celebrated.
I really loved the idea when I heard the integration of arts into the health sector. How do you think about the combination of the two? Because arts and the health sector sometimes can differ. So how do you think about combining the two to create an impactful change?
So the story of the idea, it's not a new idea. I think that there's a lot of artists that have contributed to the health sector before. As a global health professional with a love for arts, it came naturally.
Yeah.
I was surrounded by many artists that wanted to do something that had a social impact.
Yeah.
And so slowly by slowly we came to that. And the University of Global Health Equity have this appetite for building bridges with other sectors. For example, we have a One Health Center where we look at environmental health, animal health, because all of that have an impact on human health. We have also a center for gender equity because gender is a social determinant of health, and women's health is something that could be thought apart because there are some inequities due to gender. So I proposed that idea of building a bridge with the creative industries, and that's how it happened. Now, regarding arts and health together having an impact, there's so many ways. I think that what we know so far might be just the beginning of it. I think it's a very large sector.
Yeah.
For example, just the fact to be exposed and to participate in arts maintain you in good health.
Yeah,
health is defined as a state of well-being, mental and physical.
Yeah, and being also sane.
Yes, and being sane. So that's just the participating and getting joy, pleasure in while doing or being exposed to art. Just that is having an impact on health.
Yeah.
Now there is also a lot of what is needed in the health sector is having a lot of what is needed to stay healthy is having the right information.
Yeah, true.
Artists have this power, I would call, to tap into people's emotion. So the way they say things and the message they convey sometimes go further than when you just place a message with the rationality and the numbers. So people listen to them more. So they are great allies for people that want to do, for example, sensitization campaign, behavior change campaign.
Yeah.
There is also art therapy to cure. There's many examples in mental
I always
health.
see in movies and different things when someone is seeking probably mental help, they show some sort of cue cards with different arts. Sometimes it might be a reflection of what someone is going through. So the way they perceive it shows probably what's going on in their head. Yeah.
Because it brings a conversation.
Yeah.
So when people converse, they share about their own experience, and a lot of therapy, mental therapy, is about finding ways to express a trauma or another type of issue. So the arts can be a medium for that. And there is also different things. For example, in hospital settings, it's been proven that patients that were exposed to arts, music, for example, they reported less pain.
Okay, wow, that's really great.
Yeah. So maybe just take your head in another place in addition to...
Because music is something that attaches to the soul. So usually when music is actually a communicating fact or something that is used to talk to someone, but to the soul more, because it makes you feel somehow, you know. For example, if you go to the gym, the music that is there hypes you up to work out.
Motivates you,
When you go to a dinner place, there's
somewhere
jazz, there is classical music.
It gets you in the mood.
You feel light and you feel good. And so that gives that.
So when you have music that inspires you as well, that has a tune that is of blues or anything, it communicates to your soul, and you believe that even something that might be communicated in song can actually happen in your life as well. So I think that's a very good festival that you guys are doing, to see that using it in terms of also health can actually help some people that are out there. Because let's talk about mental health, because I have seen mental health actually being something really serious. So sometimes music communicates to mental health, and someone within a snap, they're okay. So I don't know how to say this, but it really touched my heart and Martina's heart when we heard about this festival, because health is something very serious.
It is.
Health, because without health, you're dead, literally.
True. So talking about the Hamwe Festival, what are you guys hoping to see out of this? What is the outcome that you guys hope, and what are your measures for, let's say, the future?
So our goal, it's our first edition. It's going to happen from the 8th to the 13th of November. So we have a series of events. There's going to be an exhibition at the Kigali Convention Center, because at the same time there's a conference called the Women Leaders in Global Health. So we'll use that platform to show what visual arts.
What date is it going to be? Sorry for
the 8th to the 13th of November. Yes, and there are going to be also it's a university, a bit more academic, to explain why
the health sector part.
The health sector part, and why those two sectors, what those two sectors can come together. To explain, but also to think. Maybe people would come. We hope people would come with new ideas, and that something new will come out of those conversations. And there is also a concert where we have the honor to have the Grammy Award winner, Oumou Sangaré. So she's coming. She's really relevant for the topic, because she's done a lot of work in her country, but also on the continent.
Which date is the concert?
It's on the 10th. It's called She Matters, and it's about women health. And
where is the concert going to take place?
It's going to be at Kigali.
Okay, guys.
We hope to have you there.
Yes, of course.
We'll be there.
We're going to come with everyone.
Which artists will be performing there?
Chanel is going to perform, and then there are going to be some intervention by Anita Pendo, and there'll be many people.
That is really great. It's really a great thing that, because such a festival, it's not very common in our country. So the fact that you're bringing this, it's going to be an inspiration to others to think outside the box and bring about different innovations and everything. So we always like inspiring the youth, but before we go to that last question,
she said she's an artist.
She is an artist. Our guest here is an amazing artist, and though she refused, we are begging.
We are
begging for the slightest of a cappella, just slightest.
I feel a bit ambushed, I guess.
No, we're sorry.
That is okay. That's also part of what I love to do.
Yes.
What am I gonna sing now?
Anything.
It's not prepared. I have to think about something. So this is a song of mine. It's okay. And I praise when we touch, and a fair engulfs me. This is when I'm assured there's nothing meant today. It's not about health. Yeah, I think you've got what you wanted.
Anyway, you'll come back. You'll come back, right? For your own self.
Yeah,
yes, you better. She's promised, guys. You'll come back.
Promise is the debt.
Okay.
I saw your eyes.
We are very persuasive.
Sure. I see. I'm very, because I tried to negotiate my way out of that when this came.
Yes, behind the scenes she tried but refused. Anyway, so like we said before we wind up, we always like asking our guests, we always like giving them an opportunity to inspire the youth out there. So what sort of advice could you give them so that they too can come out of themselves and create opportunities like these that are outside the box?
But so my lesson with this experience of organizing Hamwe and mobilizing around it. So it's an idea that I had in my head since a little while. Yeah. But I was like, maybe it's not gonna, this doubt phase. Though when I start putting my head out of it, putting it on paper, pushing it a bit, then things align. And I would think like so many. I'm sure so many of you have many ideas in your head that you're doubting about. You don't know. Just put them out. Just try them. That would be my advice. Try things. Put yourself out there. Sometimes it works.
Wow, that is really great. Thank you so much. Of course, we are telling our people to go and be part of that event November 8th to 11th.
To 13th.
To 13th, November 8th to 13th. Please come and support
and the
arts sector.
On 10th.
Yes.
The big concert is on the 10th at Konkigali.
Yes.
It's a free concert.
Oh, wow. That is really
have you heard?
No excuses, guys. It's freaking free.
I know.
Yes.
So please make sure you're there. Make sure you're all ready. And we wish you guys the best. We hope that the theme and everything that you've organized falls in part with the expectations that you had for the concert and the whole festival.
Thank you very much for having me. I had a good time.
Yes, thank you. So that was it for the interviews part. I hope you're going to be part of this Hamwe Festival. So we'll be right back. This is still
The Morning Cafe.